Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Depending on whether you're watching this on the live or the playback, I guess it depends what time of day it could be. Regardless, always my immense pleasure to have this opportunity to practice with you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to start in a comfortable seated posture, so you can take any posture that works for you. I very often start in a comfortable posture. So you might want to sit with your eyes closed. You might want to sit with your eyes open. But what I would suggest is that you focus first on the comfort of the posture. So actually, before we go too into stillness, if you need to move any amount, wiggle forward, chest, sideways, back, shoulders, neck, anything. If you need to just get the wiggles out first, that might feel really good, and that's okay. And that's actually going to help to make this comfortable posture, this seated posture, more comfortable when we drop into it. So you can sort of make the movement smaller and smaller. And then we'll find a little bit of stillness in our seated posture. The first thing we'll check is that the chin is parallel to the floor. So rock the head back. Good. And we'll push the shoulder blades into the back, and so the chest pumps up. And then we'll squeeze the belly button in towards the spine. It's going to give us a solid core, but not working too hard. And we'll just push up from the belly button through the crown of the head, as if there's a balloon tied to the crown of the head, just lifting and lengthening. The whole spine lengthens. And then you can decide this morning if you want palms facing up, which generally people say feels a little bit more connected, or palms facing down on the thighs, which generally people say feels a little bit more grounded. Your choice. Then I would invite you to close your eyes. Eyes closed now. It's a good time to start to notice the breath. So you'll notice first the feeling of the breath. Good. Notice all the movement in the breath. There's a sea of movement to make each respiratory movement happen. But we'll notice also that the breath is equal parts stillness. So for each movement, there is as much stillness. Good. So not holding the breath, just sort of acknowledging the pauses between respiratory movements. Excellent. So keep that slow, steady rate of breath. And we'll keep the eyes closed, and then we'll start to notice the center of the chest. We'll just let the center of the chest start to sway. Very little movements. Forward and back. Forward and back. Excellent. Subtle movements. Let the spine shift. The heart fall. Maybe the head and the neck start to join the movements. Excellent. Remember the pauses in the breath. It's supposed to be a comforting movement. Good. We're going to go 2 more breaths. Take an inhale and hold. Rock forward on this exhale. Really let the neck and the head fall. Use this next inhale to rock back up to a vertical spine. As you exhale, we'll just extend the arms out. We'll use the inhale to bring the arms up. We're going to bend the elbows and come back to sort of square elbows, square arms. The elbows then push back as we use the inhale to pump the heart up. We lift the chin on the exhale. Right elbow slides under left. We'll wrap the forearms, and so we'll end in eagle arms. First, we'll lift both elbows. And then as we exhale, we'll round any amount. Relax the neck, let the head fall into the elbows, and slowly we undo the arms. Roll back up to a seat. The inhale, the heart pumps up, the hands sway behind the back. Lace the fingers. Good. Start to lift the hands off the hips. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands and we'll roll up onto all four. We'll have the palms and the fingers flat. We'll grab the mat with the balls of the feet. We'll take an inhale to lift the head and the tailbone. And as we exhale, we'll rock the hips back. We'll straighten the arms. And we'll straighten the legs so that we end that exhale rolling up into a downward dog. Take some time here and slowly pedal one knee, one foot, and then the other. Good. Inhale now. We're going to lift the heels. We'll round the spine. We'll rock forward into plank. We'll drop right knee. And as we drop that right knee, we're also going to pivot left heel down to the mat. So we extend left arm up and that becomes a stargazer. The gaze goes up to the left thumb. We rock the hand behind the chest. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, drop left knee down to the mat and set the back of the left hand under the heart. Maybe space the knees a little bit away from each other and let that left arm slide under your chest. We'll drop left shoulder and then left ear to the mat. The right hand can go forward, up, or behind the back. So just have a little shoulder stretch here. On the exhale, we'll undo that right arm. We'll push into the right palm at the front of the mat. We straighten the right arm, uncross left. Hips will be low, head will be high. It's a sort of a upward dog, but the knees are on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale around the spine. We push into and through cat without stopping too much, shifting the stretch down the back as we roll through the backside of that cat. We'll end in an extended child's pose, the arms straight, the hands forward, head touches the mat. And on the inhale, we push right into the palms, we lift the head, we open the chest. This becomes a seated cobra. Hold the inhale so that as you exhale, you can open the mouth and deflate. Deflate down into a child's pose. We'll let the neck roll, the head from side to side. Good. Inhale, we push into the palms. Exhale around the spine. We slide back up to a seat. You can take that seat on your knees or you can take Sukhasana. We'll come right back to where we started. Again, you have a choice what you do with the palms. Sometimes just sitting in stillness is a lot more special than me adding anything. We'll take 2 more breaths together. Good. Use this inhale to rock back. This exhale to round forward. Release the neck, let the head hang. Again, inhale, we come back to vertical spine. Exhale, the arms go out first. And then slowly, it's an inhale as we lift the hands, open the chest. Use the exhale to bend the elbows about 90 degrees. And then on the next inhale, we push the heart forward. We push the chin forward. We lift the chin and open. Hold the inhale. Exhale, cross. Left elbow under right this time. Palms come together. Inhale, lift the elbows. Good. Exhale, round forward in your mouth. You can let the head hang down into the arms. And on the exhale, we undo the arms. We uncross the hands. We send the hands back behind the hips. Lace the fingers. Inhale, lift the hands off the heart. Lift the chin. Sorry, lift the hands off the hip. Lift the chin off the heart. Hold this inhale. Exhale, we release the hands. We make our way forward. Up onto all four. Right away, we grab them out with the balls of the feet. We lift the head and the tailbone so that becomes a cow pose. We use the exhale to rock the hips back, straighten the arms, and then the legs. And we roll back up to our downward dog. And you see I'm bending the legs one at a time and slowly. So I'm going a full breath on each side. So a straight left leg in. And then as I exhale, I change. Same thing. I'll go this full breath here. Right leg. And then again on the exhale, I change. Taking our time this morning as we warm up. We'll come back to downward dog, the legs straight. Inhale, lift the heels around the spine. We rock forward to plank. We hold plank and hold inhale. Exhale, drop left knee. We'll spin right heel down and we'll lift this right arm up, slow, up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. Open. Exhale, slow, right knee down to the mat first. As we turn the chest to the mat, right hand lands under the heart. Maybe spread the knees a little bit away from each other. Slide. This is going to give you a wider base. Slide right elbow, right shoulder down under the body, then right ear. You can use any variation in left hand, left arm if you like. Maybe you'd like to sort of change, go straight arm, and then wrap that hand behind the back. Excellent. Good. Very nice. On the exhale, we'll undo the left arm first. Left hand goes in front of the face so that we can push on the left arm as we straighten it. We uncross right arm. We'll bring the hands forward, arms straight, hips low, head high. That's that. Soft upward dog again. Inhale as you lift your head. As you exhale around the spine, we rock back through cat, all the way back to extended child's pose. The head hits the mat. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift, open. Exhale, open your mouth. And we'll melt into a child's pose. Let your head roll on the mat. And we'll come back to that deep breath awareness. We'll look for all the movement in the breath. And we'll find all the stillness in it too. To come out of this posture, we'll use the inhale. We'll straighten the arms, push into the palms, hold the inhale. So that as you exhale, we empty the lungs. We really push into our cat now. And on the inhale, we'll sink the hips, lift the head, And so we'll come back to our soft upward dog. Right away, we'll grab the mat with the right, for the ball of the right foot. You might want to center it a little bit more as well. We'll straighten the right leg so the knee comes off the mat. We'll take a little twist, a little mini twist. So I'm pushing to the ball of the right foot and spinning the gaze over the left shoulder. Push back in that right heel, hold the inhale. Exhale, we all the weight stays on that right foot as we lift the hips. We also lift the left leg, and we'll take a little bit of a hip opener. We'll start to get the chest going as well in our scorpion dog. You see, I've bent the knee, I'm pointing towards the side, and I'm making little circles with the left foot. Good. Inhale, lift that left leg a little bit higher. And as you exhale, slow, bring left foot forward, set left foot between the hands. I'm super stiff this morning. I'm laughing at how stiff I feel. Push into the fingertips as I straighten my arms. And I'll take 2 breaths here. I'm on pointer and index finger of both hands. Good. There's a straight line between the fingertips and the shoulders, but also between the right heel and the head. I'll take an inhale here. And as I exhale, I'll set right knee to the outside of the left heel, touching the outside of the left heel. I'm going to first push right foot over to the left side of the mat, then right glute comes down and back. Right glute hits first, and then I'll push left glute down. Then I'll spin left hand back. First, I'll just maybe pull on this right knee to start the twist. Once the left shoulder's back, I'll lift right arm on the inhale. And as I exhale, it's going to be right elbow to left knee. Good. We'll go one more inhale here. And as I exhale, I'll turn back to face the front. So I'll undo the twist. I'm going to look at my left foot. What I want to do is center the left foot. So even if that means I have to uncross it a little bit or cross it deeper, that's okay. What I want is left foot centered, toes pointing forward. I push on fingertips. Then I'll straighten left leg. The right leg is crossed behind it just for a moment. I'll roll the left toes up off the mat on the inhale. And as I exhale, I'll set left toes flat and I'll uncross right leg. I'll lift right hip and right arm. And so that becomes a half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Big inhale. Lift the right side of your body. And as you exhale, we'll bend the left knee. We'll set the ball of the right foot on the back of the mat. And then the right heel, what we're looking for is the right foot to be about parallel to the back edge of the mat. We'll release this right hand. Let the right finger slide back to front. Right hand goes forward, but then the torso follows the right hand, the right arm as it comes up. So we open into warrior two. When we arrive in warrior two, the body's in the posture first. The gaze is still to the side. We close the eyes as we push the head up. And we use this last exhale to turn the gaze towards the front. Excellent. Nice and slow. Now we'll turn left palm up to face the ceiling. We'll lift left hand as we drop right. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, let this left hand slide off the back of the head. We'll set left elbow inside left knee. If you don't want to go any deeper, that's fine, but don't put it on. Push it into the inside of the left knee. That gives you a little core work. If you want to go deeper, you can extend the arm and drop the palm. Finally, you can extend that right arm up. Big inhale here. Exhale, slow. We spin right hand back. We drop right knee, top of right foot. We'll set right hand on the mat. We'll walk the left foot out to left side. Squeeze left knee into left shoulder. And let yourself rock. Just for a moment. Side to side. Good. Then we'll use fingertips. We'll lift the head, the chest, the shoulders on the inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to set right palm on the mat and we're going to slide We're going to slide left foot back as left hand goes up. So we already did a stargazer today. So we're going to go into stargazer, but go right through it into a gate pose, which means we slide both feet off the back side of the mat, allows us to open the chest and the hips just a touch more. Big inhale, hips and heart go up. Exhale, we bend both elbows, both knees, both elbows, both knees on the mat. We have a cat on forearms. Exhale, we straighten the arms as we push into a cow. Take a big inhale in cow and hold it. And on the exhale, Ashtangasana, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, melt flat into the mat. Inhale, we roll into and through cobra, all the way back to the posture of your choice. I'm going to take my time, but I'm going to go downward dog. You don't have to. You can go child's pose. You could even go another vinyasa. Take your time this morning. See what feels right for you. Excellent. Good. So if you're not in downward dog, that's where we'll meet. Excellent. We'll use the inhale. We'll lift the heels. We'll round the spine. We'll rock forward to plank. We'll hold plank as we hold inhale. And exhale, drop both knees down to the mat. You can go tops of the feet as well. So we have that soft upward dog again. And we'll start right away on this time. It's the left ball, the foot that grabs the mat. But you see, as I grab now as a ball the left foot, I've also moved it towards the center. Straighten that left leg, the left knee off the mat. Now spin the gaze back over the right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, I push hard on the left foot. I lift the right leg, open the hips, point the shin and the toes to the right side. So I have scorpion dog. And again, I'm making little circles with that right foot. Big inhale, lift that right leg, exhale, right foot forward between the hands. I'm so stiff this morning. We'll take that lifted low lunge, which means I'm on fingertips. Just makes the right leg a little bit more engaged, a little more core work as well. So we're going to give it a few breaths. We have straight lines between the fingertips and the shoulders. Straight line between the heel and the head. One more inhale here as you exhale. Slow left knee outside right heel. You can use fingertips to balance. Then we hop left foot over to the right side of the mat. So we can set left glute down first. Well, then maybe you have to pull this knee to get right glute down. Right hand goes back. Again, I'll cheat. I'll use the knee first to start the twist. Right shoulder goes back. Then left arm goes up. Inhale here. Exhale, slow left elbow to right knee, Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Good, big inhale here. On the exhale, we'll turn the chest back towards the front. We'll look at this right foot. We'll center the right foot. Doesn't matter if you have to uncross or deepen the cross. It's all good. We'll use the fingertips by the hips. The left leg is sort of crossed under you, and we rock forward. We stand up on right foot. The hands come forward. We'll straighten both legs. For a moment, right leg straight, left leg straight, and cross behind. Inhale, lift the toes off the mat. I'll stay on fingertips. Exhale, set the right toes flat. We'll uncross left leg. As we uncross left leg, we also lift left hip, left arm, left leg, left foot, left hand. And so we open into our half moon pose. Good, and we'll give our half moon pose a few breaths. Excellent. Again, a big inhale, lift the left leg. We go pull the left foot to the back of the mat, left heel as well. This left hand drops and slides. We're just looking for a little more inertia, a little more logical movement. Left hand goes forward, and it's an exhale as we lift left hand. The whole chest comes with it. Body into warrior two first, gaze to the side, lift the head, close the eyes. The next exhale, we spin the face to the front. Excellent. We turn right hand up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift right hand, we drop left. We rock back. Reverse warrior first. Take another breath as you exhale. Let this right hand slide off the back of the head. We'll bend the right elbow, lean forward. We're not going to set the elbow on the knee. If you want elbow knee variation, just squeeze. Make it a little bit of chest work, a little bit of core work. Keep the right elbow floating, working hard. If you want to go lower, we'll extend the left arm or right arm and we'll drop it down slow. And so we have that full side angle pose. This is a sunken side angle pose. Go ahead, big inhale, lift the left hand. Exhale, slow left knee to the mat, left hand as well. Drop the left foot. We'll walk right foot out to the right side for a moment. Squeeze knee into shoulder and rock from side to side. Good. Inhale, we'll use fingertips, hips low, head high. Hold that inhale. Exhale, left palm to mat. Right arm and right leg move at the same time, but in different directions. Right leg goes back. We hit our stargazer first. We pause just for a moment. And then we slide both feet off the back of the mat. When we turn that stargazer into a gate pose, we'll give it 2 breaths. Big inhale, lift the heart, lift the hips. Exhale, bend both elbows, both knees. We drop and face the mat. Release the neck, let the head hang around the spine. Point the shoulder blades up. Good, it's a cat on forearms. Just gonna rock it forward and back for a moment. Excellent. On your next exhale, we straighten the arms, we lift the head. We find our cow and we take an inhale here. And we'll use the very next exhale to find Ashtangasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, drop flat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, your choice. Downward dog or child's pose. Starting finally to feel a little bit looser here in these downward dogs. It's amazing how you can feel the body start to open as we roll through a few asanas. Good. If you're somewhere else, we'll come back to downward dog. We'll meet in downward dog. We'll take a big inhale together. We'll send the gaze forward. And as you exhale, we'll take a big step, left foot forward between the 2 hands. Again, we have that lifted low lunge. We push into the fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. We let the fingers slide back to front, and we'll just push forward into Superwoman. Hands go forward. Right heel back. Inhale here. Exhale, we drop right knee to the mat as we grab left knee with right hand. At the same time, the left hand goes back, and you see I've stayed on the ball of the right foot. Left hand goes back. I'm going to hold this right knee to deepen, to pull into this twist. I'll send my gaze back to my left thumb. Push the hips forward. Inhale here. Exhale, finally extend my right arm. Again, an inhale, hands push away from each other. We're going to take a revolved back bend. If you can, left hand comes down to that waiting right heel. Good. Gaze will actually go up to the right thumb. Big inhale, lift right hand. As you exhale, we lean head, chest, shoulders forward. We'll straighten right leg. This right hand slides front to back. As we pivot, right heel down to the mat, we turn everything to face the right side of the mat. Right elbow is already bent, which is nice. We're going to grab right elbow with left. You can rock and sway if you like, or you can stay still. Excellent. So have that wide-legged forward fold. We'll uncross the arms as we exhale. We'll use the inhale, push into the mat, right under the heart. Set the chest parallel to the floor. Inhale here, and we'll cross the arms just for a moment, so that as you exhale, we uncross the arms, which means left hand goes forward, right hand goes back. As I slide the left toes forward, I lift the head right into warrior two. You guessed it, last movement is turning the head to the front. Good. Warrior two again is going to get a few breaths. Big inhale. Push everything out from the center of the chest. Good. One more big inhale. And as you exhale, we drop both arms and we drop right knee down as we pivot to face the front. The hands slide back to front. Hips forward, head high, Kapyasana. Excellent. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, slowly lean forward. We'll set right hand on the front right corner of the mat. The right hand in front of the left toes. Left heel on the back, or left hand on the back of the left heel. I'll push into the top of the right foot. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, slide it forward, touch the nose with the right knee. Inhale, extend right leg up. So that becomes a standing straddle. Excellent. One more big inhale, lift that right leg. And as you exhale, we'll stand up slow on the left leg. The right foot never touches the mat. 10 fingertips come together as we cross right heel over left knee. First, drop the right knee so the shin is parallel to the floor. You can lift the head. And then we'll just sit down into our standing pigeon. I'm going to give you another variation for this. I'm going to get the hips low first. Then we're going to release the hands. I'm going to send one hand to each side of that right shin. We'll lace the fingers back behind the left knee. So we can just gently pull down into it. Then I'll release my neck. My gaze goes down. Nice deep stretch here. Also pretty comfortable. Excellent. We'll use the exhale. We'll release the arms and we'll undo that right leg. We'll step back to the back of the mat. And slowly let the fingers slide. We lift this time all the way into crescent lunge. And we'll give this several breaths. Excellent. One more big inhale. We'll peel the left heel off the mat. We'll bend the elbows. We'll open the chest. And as you exhale, drop the palms. We'll slide right back, right into downward dog. On the inhale, we'll lift the heels around the spine. We'll rock forward to plank. We'll hold plank as we hold inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Ashtangasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, melt flat into the mat. Inhale, we roll into and through cobra, all the way back into and through our cat. You take the posture of your choice, namely, usually downward dog or child's pose. Often people throw another vinyasa in there. It's all good. Good. Inhale here, bend your knees, send your gaze forward. Exhale as you take one big step, right foot forward. Between the hands, we push into the pointer and the index finger of both hands. Straighten the arms, inhale. Exhale, slide the hands only halfway forward. So lift into that superwoman. Usually there's a straight line from the left heel to the fingertips, little core work. Good, big inhale, the hands go forward. As you exhale, we bend left knee, we drop left knee to mat, we bend left elbow so we can grab right knee. With left hand, we extend right arm back. I'm staying on the ball of the right foot, spinning the gaze back to the right fingertip, right thumb, sorry. Again, we inhale here. Right hand goes back as you exhale, left hand goes forward. Gaze stays back for the moment, nice and slow. We take that revolve back bend, which means right hand, if it can, finds its way down to the left heel. Gaze up to the left thumb. Push the shoulder blades into the back. Drop the head back. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean head, chest, shoulders forward. Let left fingertips slide front to back as we pivot to face the side of the mat. We arrive, left elbow already bent, which is great. We'll grab it with right. We'll take that wide-legged forward fold. Mine seems very wiggly today. Maybe yours is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's completely still. Maybe you move in a different way than me. That's all good. Excellent. Very nice. We'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, we uncross the arms. We push the hands into the mat just under the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Slow. We're just going to cross the arms so that we can uncross as we slide right toes forward. We lift into warrior two. Right heel lands on the mat. I lift the head. I spin the gaze forward. And again, I'll give warrior two a few breaths. Excellent. Big inhale, the hands push out. Exhale, we drop both arms. We drop left knee. We peel left heel off the mat. Left knee touches. It's the same exhale. Hands slide back to front. Kapiasana. Hips low, head high, chest opening. Good. One more big inhale. Push the heart out. Push the chin up. As you exhale, roll forward. It'll be left hand to the mat in front of the right big toe. Not in line with, but more forward then. We'll grab right heel with right hand. We straighten left leg on the inhale. And on the exhale, I'll push on the top of that left foot to bring left knee forward and touch the nose, round the spine. Hold the exhale. So that as I inhale, I extend left leg up into a standing straddle. Big inhale, lift that left leg. And as you exhale, we stand up, slow, left foot never touches the mat. We cross left heel in front of right knee. Sorry, I was trying to face the camera and I almost fell. 10 fingertips come together first. First, we turn that left knee down. This left shin wants to be starting to be parallel to the floor. Then we sit into our, don't look at the camera while you do that. Then we sit into our standing pigeon. Good. Pause there for a moment. Drop the hips maybe a little lower if you can. And we'll release the hands. We'll send the hands back. We're going to hug this left shin, this left knee, left foot with both hands. Excellent. Release your neck eventually. Drop your head. Good. And we'll just give ourselves into this stretch for just a moment. Big inhale here. On the exhale, we stand up. We uncross the left leg. The left foot goes back. It's all the same. Exhale. As the hands slide, we push up into crescent lunge. Get into crescent lunge first. And then we'll give it a few breaths. Good. Push the fingertips up. Big inhale, bend the elbows, lift the right heel, hold the inhale. Exhale, rock forward, hands to the mat. We slide right foot back, right back into downward dog. We'll give downward dog a few breaths. So inhale, lift the heels. Round the spine, we rock forward into plank. We hold, inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Inhale, float the hips. Exhale, melt flat. Inhale, roll into and through cobra. All the way back to the posture of your choice. Downward dog or child's pose. Excellent. If you're somewhere else, we'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Exhale, hop or walk 2 feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. We'll lift the toes of the left foot off the mat. First, we'll slide left hand under left foot, and then we'll push the toes into the left wrist. We'll lift the right foot. Now, we'll do the same thing. Ideally, the toes push into the wrist. If you have to bend the knees a lot to make that happen, that's fine. And then we'll rock forward so the heels float off the mat. And we stretch the wrists as we massage them with the toes. Good. Rock back to the heels. We'll lift the heels. Bring the hands out from under the feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, we fold. We'll let the fingers slide back to front, and we'll use the inhale to roll up into Urdhva Hastasana. Lift heels, lift hands, hold, inhale. Exhale, heels come down to the mat as the hands come down to the center of the chest. Set the feet flat. 10 fingertips come to the center of the chest. As you set the feet flat, we'll rock back onto the flats of the feet, and we'll just roll the toes up off the mat. Close your eyes, toes off the mat, and just let yourself rock from side to side. Excellent. You can go forward and back. And then we'll bend the knees from here. The toes still haven't touched that. We drop the seat, we extend the arms, and we go right into a chair pose. Good. One more big inhale here. And the exhale, drop left toes to the mat. We'll put the weight of the body on the left foot, and we'll slide right foot behind the midline to grab right foot. With left hand, we'll have right hand sit on the center of the chest. Good, we'll already get our balance here. And then we'll bend that left knee. And we'll push right foot into left hand as we extend right arm forward. So we have a revolved dancing Lord Shiva's pose. Big inhale, push foot into hand, extend right arm forward. As you exhale, right fingertips come down to the mat. We keep this right foot in the left hand as we bend right knee. We bring it forward, touch the nose. Inhale. Exhale, ball of the right foot goes back to the back of the mat. And we let both fingers slide. And we find our crescent lunge again. Excellent. Inhale now, lift left heel, bend the elbows, open the chest. As you exhale, straighten the left leg as you set the hands on the mat. We'll straighten the right leg after, then we spin right heel down. You might have to just hop that right foot forward. We're looking for a pyramid pose. We use the fingertips as we inhale, we lift halfway. And then on the exhale, we sink. Excellent. To come out, then we push into the fingertips as we bend the left knee pushes forward. We peel the right heel off the mat. We'll set the palms flat. Inhale here, full low lunge, palms flat. Exhale, we extend this left leg up towards the ceiling. This time the knee straight, the foot pointed, the toes flexed for a three-legged dog. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, bring left knee forward, turn shin across the mat as you walk the right knee back. Good, so we have a pigeon. And we're gonna fold forward. Make it a full pigeon this one. Good, big inhale here. Use the exhale to push into palms of the head, chest, shoulders. We drop left glute down to the mat. We slide the feet, both feet, to the front of the mat. Soles of the feet together as the knees go apart. That makes this a seated butterfly. We use the hands on the toes. We lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. And we rock into it. A forward fold now in our butterfly. To come out, we start to lift the head, the chest, the shoulders, but we're going to separate the toes and the feet so we can grab the outside edge of each foot with one hand. Rock up so the feet come off the mat first. You'll have to rock the chest back to make that happen. And then slow, we'll extend the knees about halfway so the soles of the feet are facing forward. And this becomes that seated happy baby. We pull on the feet, the knees go back, the heart, the chin go forward. We'll extend left leg. As we bend right, we'll bend both knees. We'll extend right leg as we bend left. Again, we bend both. Here we go. Big inhale. Exhale, you got it. We extend both. One more big inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to cross my legs. So I go right, then left, so I can roll right over them, right back up onto all four. Palms and fingers flat. Grab them out with the balls of the feet. Inhale, lift the head and the tailbone. Exhale, rock the hips back. We straighten the legs and the arms. We roll up to downward dog. On the inhale, we roll forward to plank. On the exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, flat. Inhale, we roll into. And then through cobra all the way back. Back to downward dog. Give downward dog a few breaths. Inhale, we bend the knees. Knees goes forward. You can hop or walk 2 feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, we'll lift halfway. Exhale, full. Inhale, let the hands slide. We roll up. Urdhva first. We lift the hands, we lift the heels. Exhale, hands down to the center of the chest as the heels set flat. We roll the toes up off the mat. You have the toes up off the mat. You can start to just shift forward, back, side, side. Close your eyes as you move. You can make as little or as much movement as you like. Then we come back. We come back to our center. And we drop just the seat as we bend the knees. We sink down into our chair pose. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, we set the right toes flat on the mat. Weight of the body on right foot as we cross left leg behind the midline. Oops, we grab left foot. With right hand, we set left hand on the center of the chest. Good, we'll take an inhale. And as you exhale, we push left foot into right hand. Let that pressure spin the right shoulder back so that the right shoulder blade pushes into the ribs. As you lean heart forward, extend left arm forward. Good, revolve Lord Shiva. Gets another inhale. Exhale, we drop left hand to that. We hold that left foot as we bring the left knee forward, touch the nose, inhale and hold. Exhale, left foot goes back and both hands slide. And so we roll up. We roll up into crescent lunge again. Good. We use the inhale to lift the heel, to bend the elbows, to open the chest, to lift the chin. We hold the inhale. Exhale, rock forward, palms to that. We'll straighten right leg. And then left, as you spin that left foot down, you decide if the stance feels too wide. We use our pyramid, we lift on the inhale. And then we exhale as we sink. Excellent, nice. And so we bend the right knee, we push the right knee forward. We'll peel the left heel off the mat. We'll set the palms flat. We have our first low lunge. Push into the palms. We inhale here. Exhale, let that right leg slide up into three-legged dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, we bring the right shin forward. We turn the right shin across the mat. We slide left knee back to go deeper. To go deeper into our pigeon. Inhale, lift the hand. Exhale, we rock forward. Release the neck. Let the head hang. And just sink to any variation of pigeon that feels nice for you. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, we lift the chest. We'll rock the right hip down to the mat. We'll bring both feet together at the front of the mat. And the soles of the feet come together. We take that seated butterfly again. Again, on the inhale, we lift the head. And on the exhale, we fold. Nice and slow. Now we'll hold the hands on both toes as we round the spine. We roll back up first. We stay in that butterfly. As we roll back and turn it into a reclining butterfly, we'll hold the hands on the feet first, drop the head down to the mat, push the knees away from each other. Rock from side to side. And then we separate the toes and we grab one foot with each hand. This time our happy baby is reclining. Same thing though, we'll bend left knee. And as we bend that left knee, we rock over to the left side and we straighten the right leg. And we exhale, we bend right knee, we rock to the right side, we straighten the left leg. Excellent, we come back. You can go at your own pace. Excellent. Eventually, if you want to have both legs straight, wonderful. As we exhale, release. We'll set the soles of the feet on the mat. Let the knees just sway from side to side. Extend the right arm out to the right side. Inhale, we take a little counter twist, rocking to the right. So that as we exhale, we rock both knees to the left side. Oof, we grab that right knee with the left hand. Just for a moment. I'll give this a few breaths here. And then on the exhale, we roll the hips back down to the mat. Again, we'll keep the knees bent. We'll keep the feet flat. You can relax the arms and we'll just let the hips sway from side to side. And we'll tilt. We'll extend left arm. We'll use the inhale for our counter twist. Exhale, we take our twist. Which means we roll the knees over to the right side. We use right hand on left knee. Good, big inhale here. On the exhale, we roll the hips back down to mat again. And slow, just extend the legs out flat on the mat. We turn the toes away from each other. Palms face up. Rock the chin up as the head goes back. We'll bring the shoulder blades together. And then we'll settle down for Shavasana. Shavasana gets 3 minutes. Just use the next 3 breaths to call the body back into movement. We'll start to move hands and feet, fingers and toes. When you feel ready, you can move arms back and feet forward. Point the toes. Exhale, open my mouth. Bend the knees and the elbows. Left side. Pause for a moment on the left side. Exhale. Roll slow. Back up to a seat. 5 last movements we'll do together. We'll start with an inhale as we lift the hands. Exhale, the hands come down to the center of the chest. Inhale here, pure love. Exhale, hands up to the center of the throat. Inhale here, pure communication. Exhale, hands up to the center of the forehead. Inhale here, pure awareness. Exhale, hands now up to face the ceiling. Inhale here, enlightenment. Exhale as we fold. Namaste. Merci beaucoup.